Freddie, I have so many things I want to say to you, but I want to say so many things. There's so many things I want to tell you about. It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you anything. You get it. But the oddity about eternity is that, like, we have these opportunities to take hold of these touchstones in time, and they make markers. Sorry, my back's hurting on that. And it's weird because, like you, I cannot stand the ego. It's just so fucked up that we, like, want brownie points for Universal Studios or something. But I finally come to realize that the coolest thing about Jesus is he was like, I don't need your fucking brownie points. I know who we are. Bam! Write that shit down. And that sounds so funny, because I know the Bible probably better than the Pope. Definitely better than the Pope. But it's taken me so long to wrap my head around what is an individual life and what is an individual personality, and why do we have these rendezvous points with, like, me and you and Tetsuka and everybody, and how does this all play into it? And I've been studying Egyptian stuff, which has nothing to do with this transmission, except to say, God love them, those motherfuckers were like, fuck you, I'm putting this in stone, read it later, wake the hell up, you dumb shitheads. And I don't mean that to you, I mean that is the message I got from them to me. Like, oh my God, how the fuck did I miss this? And I suddenly realized my argument with my ego is healthy in the sense that I'm not better than anyone. I don't necessarily, like, have anything more than anyone else. We're all equal in this. But I felt like such a dumbass. It finally dawned on me, oh shit, this is my work. Oh shit, this is the shit that I was born to gift back to humanity, so that in the next generation, in my sons and in Ananda and everyone, we stand proud like a Native American, honoring the lifetime that we've lived, honoring the remembrances, honoring the rendezvous points, honoring, and like you just did in this book, which just ripped me apart, we, not Hollywood style, ha ha ha, I'm so rich and I'm so wonderful, you say, look at this amazing synchronicity of love. Look at this phenomenal lifetime of experience of love. Look at this. This is why we're here. I mean, my body nowhere near as broken as hers. But when I had this surgery on my knee, which you don't know anything about, I'll show you a little cute scar. I've spent since 2012 healing that motherfucker. Some surgeon jacked my ass up, left me crippled, and I had to meditate my way into walking. And other complications that we don't need to talk about, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm doing it. And then I read your story and I was like, I keep being quiet. Because that little ego part of me so wants to be loved and so wants to fit in that, like, that's not what the Christ in me does. The Christ in me is like, holy shit, look at this. Let's go live here. Let's go make peace. Done. Like a kitten, like Ananda. I always remember finding that kitten, by the way. Wow. I was crying so loud. But that's why we're here, and we were trained that it's called ego. It's not ego. It's not ego. It's the Christ in us going, no, excuse me. thought we already went through this, and that's what's so funny to me, and this is completely off topic, but I always used to read that section in the Bible where Jesus sits down, and so when Jesus sits down, he says, it's done. And so I've watched the world and I watch everything, I'm like, but it's done. And he's like, it's done, but I trained you guys to keep it going. And I'm like, oh. So when I tell you I'm your sister, that's the kind of sister I am. When they crippled me, in 2012, it was July of 2012 that they crippled me, and it was in November of 2012. Well, I still couldn't walk, and I said, Jesus, would you please teach me how you work a miracle? And he did. He came to my bedroom and he stood by my bed every night and talked to me and said, this is how physics actually on Earth works. And all these things have happened since, but all these other things keep happening. And thank you for answering the phone that night, because some days I feel so alone and I feel so lost and worthless. But having read your entire book, which I did every word from beginning to end, I'm going, she's not dead. She's, well, you know that. She's like climbing into souls going, over here, over here. You. And I'm like, dang, woman, you're powerful. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I love you, bro. We're leaving legacies and trails for the kids, like everyone else did for us, from Jesus on down the line. Buddha, Wavaka, Mayan calendar, Jose Guelas, everybody. Step up and you put that shit in writing like you just did, and you say, nah, I've been there. This is how God rolls. This is how love's a dance. It's a party. It's a beautiful thing. Even this cabinet, part of love.